Hi everyone, welcome to the Wednesday stretch break. Brittany here, as always. As we get started, if there's any body parts that you want to focus on today, anything that feels tight, let me know. We are going to do lots of hips and back, um, that kind of stuff. But if there's anything else that's been bothering you, go ahead and take a few seconds to put it in the chat, and then we will get started. Legs. We'll be doing some legs in general. All right, well, in that case, we are going to start in standing. So go ahead and make your way to the top of your mat, and we're going to get started with the world's greatest stretch, because why not? All right, so make your way to the top of your mat. We're in standing right now. And find your balance on your left foot and go ahead and scoop your right knee up into your chest. You're going to grab onto your shin or the back of your thigh. Let's do a couple ankle circles in each direction just to get the kinks out. And then from here, we're going to step this right foot back with control into a reverse lunge. Nicely done. Both hands are going to come to the inside of the left foot. Keep that right hand down on the ground. Reach the right arm up to the left arm up to the ceiling. Look past that thumb. Open up the chest. Take a breath here. And then from here, we're going to bring this left hand to the outside of our left foot. Straighten the left leg just as much as you need to get a stretch in the back of your left thigh. Breathe into that tightness. And then let's look forward, and we're going to step forward with the right foot and come all the way up to standing. Let's go to the other side. We're going to bring left knee to chest now, finding your balance in your right foot. Take a couple circles with your ankle in each direction. And then with control, let's step this left foot back into a reverse lunge. Both hands come down to the inside of the left foot. And let's keep that left hand down, bring the right arm up to the ceiling, twist, take a breath, look past the thumb. Nice. Bring that right hand to the outside of your right foot. Straighten that right knee just as much as you need to get that hamstring stretch, back of the thigh. You might even feel a calf stretch if you're really tight. And let's go ahead and look forward, step forward, left foot meets right, and we come all the way back up. Nicely done. All right, come to the center of your mat. We're going to do a little bit of side-to-side work here because it's not something we do very much throughout our day. So with our left foot, we're going to step out to the side, and we're going to get this nice stretch in our inner thigh. Feet are pointing straight ahead towards the camera, hips are back, chest is up. We're holding this one for just a little bit to get used to this position. And then from here, we're going to move into a curtsy lunge. So we're going to take this left foot, we're going to have our left foot 1 foot behind, 1 foot over, hips are straight ahead, and then we're going to sink it down. So now we're getting that stretch in the outside of our right hip. Let's move into that lateral lunge again. So lateral lunge, left foot out to the side. Again, that stretch in our right inner thigh. And now let's go into that curtsy lunge. You can make this 1 step or 2. If you're doing 2 steps, bring your feet together, 1 foot behind, 1 foot over, drop it down, hips straight ahead. Let's do 1 more on this side. Lateral lunge, left foot out to the side. And curtsy lunge. You can make it 2 steps. Fine. Play with the angle of your hips so you get that stretch in the outside of the right hip. And relax. Okay, let's move to the other side. This time, right foot steps out. Same thing. Feet pointing straight ahead, both feet flat on the ground. Hips are back, chest is up. This time, we're stretching the inner thigh of the left leg. Now let's move into a curtsy lunge on this side. So feet together and right foot 1 foot back, 1 foot over, hips straight ahead. I like to put my hands on my hips just to make sure everything's in alignment. And relax. 2 more on this side. Lateral lunge. Hips back, chest up, feet straight ahead. And curtsy lunge. Once again, play with the angle of your hips so you find the best stretch for you. All right, and relax. 1 more on this side. Lateral lunge, right foot out to the side. And curtsy lunge. You can make it 2 steps or 1 step. Nicely done. And relax, shake it out if you need to. Okay, we're going to go onto the ground next in a half kneeling position. You can grab a cushion or you can fold up your mat. Give your knees a break. They work hard for you, so give them some love. Okay, we're going to start with left knee down on the ground. We're going to bring right foot forward. We're going to start with a hip flexor stretch. So what we're going to do here, you're going to squeeze your left butt. You're going to bring your abs in. And then you're going to bring your hips forward until you feel that stretch in the front of your left hip. You can hang out here, or if you want a little bit more, bring your left arm up by your ear. We're just going to hang out for a second, breathing into the tightness in the front of our left hip. This gets so tight from sitting all day. If you bike or run, it's probably tight as well, and sitting just makes it worse. Breathe into that tightness, feeling a little more relaxation with each exhale. And let's go ahead and release out of it. And we're going to go into it 1 more time on this side. So left butt squeezes, abs are pulled in, bring the hips forward, and arm reaches up. So when you're doing this, make sure you're not bringing your hips so far forward that you all of a sudden feel the work dumping into your low back. That's not stretching out your hip flexors. It's putting a lot of strain on your back. So if that's the case, come out of it until you feel more of the stretch in the front of your hip rather than your low back. All right, take 1 more full inhale and exhale. And relax. Let's go to the other side. Right knee comes to the ground this time. Left foot forward. Right butt squeezes, abs are in. Let's bring the hips forward until you find that stretch in the front of the right hip. Option to bring the right arm up by your ear and breathe. And let's take 1 more breath here, making sure to squeeze that butt, find those abs, and relax. We got 1 more on this side. So when you're ready, find that glute squeeze, find those abs, hips come forward. Once you find that good stretch, arm comes up, unless you need it for balance. And then of course you can rest your hands on your left thigh or on the wall next to you, whatever you need to get the best stretch. And focus on that breathing. Notice if you're holding your breath or making the pain face. And let's relax out of it. Nicely done. Okay, we're going to end on our backs with 1 last hamstring stretch. So make your way onto your back. Left foot is going to be flat on the ground. We're going to bring the right leg up towards the ceiling. Reach for the back of the right thigh and pull your leg towards your chest. We're just holding the stretch. Some days, if you go to Jazzy and Louise's class, some days we make this a little bit more active, but today it's going to be more of your traditional stretch. If you do want to flex your foot like you're pressing on the gas pedal, feel free to do so. You can also get some more ankle circles in there, or you can just hold it. Lots of options here. Find what feels good. And let's take one more exhale. And go ahead and bend that right knee and place the right foot on the ground. Last one of the day. Let's bring the left leg up towards the ceiling. Reach for the back of your left thigh and pull the left knee towards your chest. Finding that stretch, making sure your hips are still on the ground. And once again, if you want to pretend like you're pressing on a gas pedal in the car or make some ankle circles, feel free. Or you can just lay there and breathe. Focus on those deep belly breaths. Once again, relaxing a little bit more with each exhale. And go ahead and bend that left knee. And this time we're going to bring the right knee into our chest. So both knees should be into our chest. You can hold on to your shins or the back of your thighs. And let's go ahead and roll side to side for just a few seconds for a nice little spine massage. Always a good way to end the stretch break, giving your back a little bit of love after sitting all day. And let's all come back in center. Go ahead and wrap your arms around your knees. Try and bring your forehead to meet your knees. One big inhale, one big exhale, and release all the way to the ground. Nicely done, everyone. You can go ahead and relax there. Take a second, or you can come up to seated or standing. You don't have to watch me. You can just listen. Thank you so much for coming to our stretch break today. Enjoyed having you here. As always, tomorrow is Exercise with Exos, and then we have 2 stretch breaks tomorrow, both with Luis, one at 11 and one at 2:30. Hope to see you all there, and make sure to keep moving throughout the day. Bye, everyone.